It was a homecoming 81 years in the making.
A World War II pilot killed in action during the war is finally home. KMBC9's Matt Evans was at Fort Leavenworth for the emotional ceremony as he was laid to rest.
More than 80 years after he was killed in action in World War II, a veteran finally has a resting place here at the Fort Leavenworth National Cemetery.
We gather this morning to pay tribute to an incredible man and a fellow brother in arms.
Welcome home, soldier. Welcome home, my son.
Amid the rows of his brothers and sisters in arms, the earthly remains of 2nd Lieutenant John McLaughlin Jr. now finally have a home.
One of the things that I knew is he didn't want to be forgotten. And now that he's here in this cemetery, he'll never be anonymous again.
McLaughlin was a pilot in the Army Air Corps of a B-24 Liberator bomber when returning from a mission on December 1st of 1943 was shot down over what was then eastern Burma.
They were flying into the sun, and so they didn't see the Japanese fighters come in.
Several years after the war, the U.S. military recovered the remains of McLaughlin and his crew members, but were never able to identify them until earlier this year, when the Army was able to match some of McLaughlin's DNA to his closest living relative.
So my uncle has been waiting to be found since 1947.
This service is tough to put into words for Richard McLaughlin. He never met his uncle, but he knew how much he meant to his own father.
He was his oldest brother, and he cared a lot about him. And for him, he never got to see this day because he died several years ago.
And how much it would mean to him that his brother is finally home.
He was unknown for 80 years. And now he's here, he's home, and he'll never be lost again.
At Fort Leavenworth, Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
I have chills. Matt Evans did that story with photojournalist Mark Lee today. And the mission to identify soldiers from World War II continues today, with the U.S. military saying there are still more than 72,000 Americans unaccounted for from the war.
And as we have reported in the past, there is a special military unit that does nothing but work to identify the remains of those missing from past conflicts. And obviously that work continues to this day.
Yeah.